Dios mío.
Mira,
qué rico.
No, está riquísimo.
Me encantan los maduros.
A mí también.
They are my, when I tell you they are my favorite. Y este arroz blanco. I feel like tenemos que tener arroz con todo.
Sí. Y it's like the salty and the sweet. Como el salado y el dulce a la misma vez. Riquísimo.
There's no better food than Spanish food. I'm so sorry. Oh no.
Mira esto.
So we're gonna start. Let's get into it. Okay, so we're gonna eat. We're gonna eat, girl.
We're gonna eat.
But so let me ask you, right? Say it out loud with JiJi. Just what is, because you know we get into business for the passion, right? What is like the most fulfilling part in what you do? What is the most fulfilling part about everything that encompasses? Say it out loud with JiJi.
When you see people making the change and not being afraid because they know how to set healthy boundaries, they know how to, start healing, start facing that pain that they went through, and start holding themselves accountable for the responsibility that it's not their parents' job to forgive them, or their friend's job, or that family member that hurt you, or anything else. Yeah. It's their responsibility to do the work, because it's their life, it's their emotions, their feelings. Yeah. That's the most fulfilling part, when you see people just transforming their lives with the tools that you set.
That's amazing.
Yes.
I love that. And I agree with you, just seeing the impact that you're making, right? Seeing the impact in everything that you do. And sometimes it's like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Because there's times, right? There's times where we have like doubt and we're like, is this really, is this going to work? Is this working? Are people really making a change? And so I love that you're like, when I see their growth, when I see them getting better, I know that's what I'm supposed to do. This is what I do.
Always introducing God, our creator.
Yes.
And I am led by him. I'm done trying to make decisions on my own, finding my way back to JiJi says that enough, right? I'm done. I don't want it. Guide me. Tell me.
Yeah.
I've learned how to listen.
Yeah.
Listen to his voice and know. And I know that the last time we were here, I was saying that. I said, your divineness shines through you. And I'm so grateful that I met you and we have this connection, because I said, God, give me that sign, and only he could give me that sign to know when two people are meant to know each other and know that you're going to collaborate and make great things.
Yeah.
Because when God is your foundation, there is no competition. There's only growth.
Only growth. No
there's only faith. There's only helping each other. And
yeah, I completely agree. And I love that, because I know you and I instantly, y come, porque la comida está riquísima. There are, people that you just, in your heart, like this, you're on a mission. And you know that you're supposed to, walk together and collaborate in whatever way, right? But I absolutely, I told you it was good. I told you it was good, girl. So, but I love so much, just how you are so open to, yes, this is my business, but hey, you're somebody who's on the same mission, right? You have the vision, and I want to share this with you, right? So like you and I talked about, and we're going to get into your book and your magazine, but like, just really thinking through the things that you are willing to share. And that's so important, because I see other cultures, right? And I see where some of them are competitive and some of them they contribute to each other, right? And they're willing to help each other because they understand that we're vessels, right? We're supposed to help each other. What about a time for you where it was it wasn't like what were the two instances? One where you saw that collaboration, right? And then one where you were like, it wasn't the right collaboration.
This hasn't been my first business.
Okay.
I had loyal management company. There's something about loyalty that lives with me
Yeah.
and that I live by. And I remember that when you're not guided by making a change and it's not God's will, no matter how hard you try, it's not going to happen. So I had a company, it's called a loyal management company, that had to do with the real estate world.
Yes.
And it didn't. No matter what, I invest in it. I did. I mean, I had the connections, but it still fell through. It didn't happen. So I learned from my mistakes. My mistakes are my treasures.
Yeah.
They're my trophies.
Ooh,
I don't take mistakes
and
and look at, I own my mistakes and I live by them. I don't allow anyone to throw my mistakes in my face because they're my lesson learned. What are you talking about? They're my lesson learned.
Yeah.
So I learned from them. And I learned that I needed a spiritual guidance behind there. Because there was a point in my life where I lost faith. I was so angry at God. I was so angry. I was suicidal. I didn't want to live. I didn't want none of it because of the pain and everything I've been through and having to do that. But I've learned that I was chosen. I was chosen.
Good.
So while I had a whole line of people rejecting me, God chose me.
Amen.
And how is that not? So I listened to him, like, okay.
Yeah.
And my success is because of him. And it's not even a success. It's something that I don't want to die with none of it. Why not share it?
Yeah.
Why not? We're all connected to him. We're all his kids. So what do we do with brothers and sisters? We love them. We want to protect them. We do this. So that's how I see it. I'm going to give you all the tools because I don't want them. I don't want them. I've learned my lessons. So here you go.
I love that because you know what we can never run out of is creativity. We never do because we were made by the creator, right? So we will never run out of creativity. We will never run out of season. Thank you. We will never run out of resources. So I love so much that you're like, I have these things and I'm willing to share them. And let me tell you, I love that you said that your failures or your misses are your treasures because you can learn from that, right? You get better with it. That's
I
amazing.
learned what not to do again.
Right.
And that is a tool and that is a key that if people see their mistakes such in a negative way, but the only way we learn is making them.
It's through mistakes, right?
It's through mistakes.
Absolutely.
Because if you knew everything, what are you going to learn?
Right.
Because you know everything.
And then, the flex becomes, JiJi, the flex becomes when you can not just make the mistakes, but now you share them with other people so they don't make the same mistake.
And it's always going to be up to them. It's always going to be up to them. We could only give the tools. They have to take it and they have to apply it. And that's the hardest part. And that's where I come in. I come in saying, you could do it. If I did it and I went through this is why that story is important. Because I went through physical abuse. I went through sexual assault. I went through domestic violence. I made mistakes over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And here I am today, proof that no matter what you go through doesn't define you. It's just you take it and you say, what don't I want from this anymore? And just learn.
And you were able to build now an empire around it. I love that for
an
you.
empire that it's not mine.
It's not.
God's.
It's God's.
And everybody else that wants to, exactly. And anybody else that want to be a part.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Make sure you catch our next episode of Brunch with Bosses. Don't forget to subscribe to B3 Media on YouTube.
Celebrate women's empowerment on B3 Media TV and tune in for inspiring stories, thought-provoking discussions, and relatable content that showcases the strength and achievements of brilliant, brave, and bodacious women everywhere. We are B3 Media TV.